Curse him! We'll never be able to catch him like this. How do we apprehend a man who can vanish into thin air right before our eyes? Vampires do not obey the same laws as specters and ghosts. My tools would be useless against him. Unless... Phoebe's whistle. Do you still have it? It's designed to emit a tone that's unsavory to immortal creatures. Perhaps it will disturb him. It's impossible to say without evidence. But it wasn't made specifically with spirits in mind, so there is a chance. Go on, try it. This is the only plan we've got.
As if mining wasn't dangerous enough for him. Now they're trying to do it in just about the scariest place ever. Ugh! My head!
There he goes. Follow him. More bodies. He's leaving a trail.
Never really made it up towards this area, so I guess trying to check to see if there's anything else around here that I could grab up.
Come, he's not getting away.
You'll die like all the rest.
I will. Ooh, we doggies.
We have our proof. Let us return to Dusktown.
You really mean to tell me that you only have so much health left, you dumb idiot? When you should have probably been there actually fighting. You're chasing after a vampire and you're not even prepared to take it on. You dumbass! Spell resistance, physical resistance, stamina weapon critical down. Check something here. Let me check something here. One moment. I'm gonna look into something here to make sure the chats and everything is coming up okay. Look into something here to make sure the chat. Yeah, that's working fine. Lovely. Okay. All right. I don't want to think that it was just me or anything. Happy day. And back. Wait a minute. First and foremost. Okay, never mind. Oh, lovely. Yeah, that's great. I probably should have aimed more for the water. Kind of landed more on the rocks than in the water. Oopsie boopsie. Oh, and 1 second, folks. I'll be right back. Just give me a few moments. Okay. Oakley dokley.
What is it? This isn't about innocence or guilt.
Yeah,
We have a bounty for crimes
No,
committed
I
and
got
must
found it
collect
out. Okay. Whatever.
I appreciate you taking this so well.
Hate going in areas like that.
I'm rather busy right now.
This is ridiculous. You can't waltz in here and accuse me of such a thing.
My husband would never do something so insane. I don't suppose you have any proof.
Proof? What proof could they possibly have?
You and your associates accuse my husband of outrageous actions. Making deals with monsters? Murder? I hope you have a damn good reason. Let me see that. Donors? But I don't understand. You can't mean... Erlvar was feeding innocent miners to a vampire in order to keep everyone safe? How could this happen? How could I not have known? These were my people! The fact that he realized he was in over his head doesn't excuse the abhorrent decision in the first place. This is sickening. We both want to protect our people, but to think he'd resort to something so barbaric. You're right. We would have been left to wonder and kept losing people were it not for you and those two over there. Just tell me one thing. Did you kill the vampire responsible?
Yes, I killed him. Hang on a second here. Bag blast it. Sounds like a really great guy. Yeah, he definitely does, doesn't he? Sounds like somebody you could just bring home to Mama.
Good. Good. At least there's that. Erlvar, you foolish man. What have you done?
Goodbye. One moment, I'm rearranging a few things here. Hokey jokey artichokey cokey pokey. Alright.
Another case solved. Though we weren't dealing in spirits today, I have no doubt you'd make a fine ghost hunter. You have a natural talent for investigation. Elle has my sympathy. It is not easy to condemn someone you love.
Well, all liberals are vampires, as far as I'm concerned. So there you go.
She's strong. She will
taking
be
it well.
fine. Anyway, it was an honor to work with you. If you ever find yourself tangled in the world of spirits again, I do hope you'll seek us out. Here, take this for your time. You undoubtedly deserve it.
I mean, shutting down the pipeline is one thing. Green New Deal! Yeah, let's shut down that pipeline and put more people out of jobs, considering a lot of people weren't already out of jobs from friggin' COVID anyways as it was. Or as the government would refer to it as, that it was so serious you had to shut down all these businesses. And you make it even worse by doing that, dumbass.
I think Phoebe looks up to you. You've become a point of inspiration for her. I know we both hope our paths cross again.
I mean, our president has dementia, plain and simple, and we got a whore as the friggin' vice president. And she did sleep her way to the top. She did actually sleep with a married man to be able to get into the position that she was. So there ain't nothing about trying to go and act any kind of howl towards somebody. I mean, facts are facts.
Perhaps. I still sense dark energies here. This place rides with uneasy spirits. Overseer Earlvar was the culprit this time, but with him removed, perhaps the true spiritual mysteries of Blackreach will unravel themselves.
Are you happy we caught Overseer Ulvar?
Happiness is not
Urlavar?
something I often associate with my line of work. Dealing with the dead is often a somber affair. But dealing with the living can be too, I suppose. I am merely satisfied with our end result.
Goodbye. Starting to think with COVID. Oh, you're not essential. So how I view it. So they're putting us in groups like Germany did. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. I can say that, I mean, yeah! Me a horny helmet. Man, I'm thick. Why'd I make myself so thick? I'm thick with a double C, because I don't know how to spell English words.
I knew there was something unpleasant about him.
I don't know if this is a good idea, but we'll try it. Well, that worked. The best kind of helmet is a horny helmet. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. I think I may end up actually spending a bit of time down around here, because I remember this place in Skyrim. God, it was so massive. It was basically just like another world in and of itself. And this is just like, it's almost like it's a continent under Skyrim, under a section of Skyrim, not all of Skyrim, but... I got a mount too! I should have been using it. Wait a second.
Just like the old legends. Blackreach.
My research into Skyrim included the legends of Blackreach, of course. I never expected to see it. It's massive. That letter you found in the
That's what she
assassin's
said.
hideout. It mentioned a mining consortium in the darkness below. Could this be the place?
That letter indicated that the Coven was using the miners for various purposes.
Right. If the assassin is part of a vampire clan working with the Coven, I couldn't imagine a better hiding place than this land of constant night. My guess is that most of the miners have no idea what they've gotten themselves into.
Should we investigate the mining town?
You and Lyra should. It's our best lead for finding the assassin. But if the miners have even an inkling of vampire activity down here, my presence might confuse the issue. I'm sure I can find something to do while you investigate the town.
Do you have something specific in mind?
I'll keep out of sight and check the surrounding area while you and Lyris investigate the town. Meet me on the far side of town when you're finished, and we'll compare notes.
You mentioned that your research included the Black Reach legends. Anything we should know?
Most of the legends are superstitious nonsense. It was once supposedly ruled by the dwarves, though. If that's true, we'll see their ruins.
Oopsie.
There are also a lot of tales about monsters. Pale, feral humanoids, giant insects. Be on your guard.
Oh yeah, I would no doubt in my mind that she's Empress Palpatine. No doubt about it. No doubt. Last I heard, my grandmother had said something to me about how she was talking about wanting to tear down that wall that was down at the U.S.-Mexico border. And I was like, from what I heard, they had like 1.5 miles left to build. Out of everything else that was built, 1.5 miles left. And now they want to go and tear it down. I'm like, talk about an absolute waste of money to go and tear that stuff down when it was actually working for us as a country. I can't stand that bitch. I swear, she's like the wicked bitch of the West. A bitch is worse than a witch, so yeah.
All this
Hell
time,
with her.
the Overseer was working with a vampire. I knew there was something unpleasant about him.
All those people disappeared and the Overseer was behind it all along. That's terrible.
Ooh, it's raining blood. What type of skill is that? Whoever did that. Let's cue up the Slayer song, Raining Blood.
You must be new
Who's
to
Grandma
Dusktown.
Tarkin
You've
in the
still
White
got
House?
that look.
I'm not sure.
Get settled in. You won't be allowed topside again until you complete your contract. So you might as well get comfortable.
You're a prisoner down here?
A prisoner? No. Why would you think that? But we did sign a contract. Promised to stay until the work was done and never breathe a word. Otherwise, being a bonded miner with the Bitterblade Mining Consortium is a lucrative opportunity.
Have you seen a man with an eye patch come through town?
Can't say that I have. And I haven't seen any ghosts or monsters either, come to think of it.
Yeah, that
Even
wouldn't
though
surprise me.
The rest of the town can't stop talking about them. Anyway, welcome aboard and good mining.
Ghosts and monsters?
Oh, don't let the rumors scare you. Miners are a superstitious lot. And being this far underground can play havoc with your senses. If you need to know anything else about Dusktown or working for the Bitterblade Mining Consortium, just ask.
So you haven't seen or heard or anything about... So you haven't seen or heard about anything suspicious going on down here?
You mean those fools setting up their ghost traps? They're harmless. And if they make the superstitious miners feel better, I'm alright with that. El and Overseer Erlvar have been nothing but fair and honest with all of us.
El and Overseer Hervar?
El Bitterblade. She owns the consortium. Erlvar's her husband and our overseer. They built Dusktown to support their claim. They're savvy businessmen. Secretive, but that goes with the territory when you break a new mine.
Have you seen any locations where bandits could hide down here?
What a curious question. This whole place was tailor-made for undesirables. Tunnels, sunken barrows, dwarven ruins, lots of secluded spots. But don't worry, we're the only ones down here. El's precautions make sure of that.
It's really funny that he says dwarven, when really I think he should be saying Dwemer, because I think the Dwemers were actually the Elder Scrolls version of the dwarves. But you never see them in any of the games, at least from what I've seen from the ones that I've played. This is science fiction. Back in the last century, they really predicted the future, and all of it good. Yeah, I was talking to a friend of mine about that some odd weeks ago. We were talking about the whole cyberpunk thing, where it seems like cyberpunk in and of itself kind of seems like it's actually taking shape and taking form in today's society. I mean, granted, yeah, we don't have robotic augmented parts or anything on us right now, you know, or and whatnot. But you never know. That could happen. But yeah, there's stuff that's already happened in Cyberpunk that's already happening today.
Same as most of us, I reckon. I saw a posting in a tavern.
The cyberpunk genre.
Signed some papers, and here I am. Well, after they blindfolded me and walked me all over snow and creation. The work is hard, but the wages are excellent.
What?
What? Nothing. I wasn't talking to you.
Go bother someone else, Hawker. If I don't finish this by the end of my shift, the Overseer will have my hide.
I'm looking for someone who wears a... I messed up my words. I'm looking for someone who wears a patch over his left eye.
What do I look like? The town crier? If the Overseer wanted us to be observed...
Sounds you're smoking too many cigarettes, honey.
He blindfolded us when he brought us here.
You were blindfolded?
You weren't? Up to this point, the Overseer and his wife have been extra careful about keeping the exact location of this mine and the mine in town a secret. What makes you special, I wonder?
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about it. I mean, there's robotic arms and things that are out there that are utilized for people who are missing limbs. That's for sure. I just mean it in a sense of it being so advanced to the point where people who don't have missing limbs or whatever can just go and be like, hey, I want to trade out this part of my body for this part of the machine, for this piece of machinery, because I think it'll help me in life. I'm just looking for a man with an eye patch.
Well, I haven't seen anyone like that.
I haven't seen anyone like that.
Travel and help me or Horkoff. I can't afford to lose this job.
Goodbye.
What a waste of time. These people have no clue as to what's going on down here. I wonder if being stupid was part of their service contract. Did you turn up anything?
No one I spoke to has seen a man with an eye patch.
Just because no one saw him doesn't mean he wasn't here. Let's talk to Fenn before we start turning this place inside out. Maybe he's had better luck.
Finn said he'd meet us outside the far side of town.
Right. Skulking in the shadows. Lead the way. I'm right behind you.
Goodbye. All right.
Over here.
Well,
You're just in time. I spotted the vampire with the eye patch. He met with the Coven Witch, who immediately ordered her lackeys to place witch pikes around the area.
How can they summon a storm underground?
With arcane phenomena, anything is possible. If we hurry, we can stop this storm before it causes any damage. You and Lyris should split up. We need to destroy all the witch pikes.
What would you be doing while we deal with the witch pikes?
I'll track the Queen's assassin and the Coven Witch. You focus on stopping the Herostorm. I'll find you after that, and we'll confront the vampire and the witch together.
We'll take care of the witch pikes.
Move. You take the east side. I'll take the west. Then meet in the middle.
Okay. Whatever you say. We're gonna fight! You son of a witch. yeah! I'll level it. Ah, yeah! I'll chop it down. There we go. Level up rewards. Choose one. Might as well do black, considering I'm doing black anyways. That's the number of the charge of radiant heat. Let's get out of here. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, let's get out of here for a bit. Well, wait a minute, what was I doing? Skills advisor, vampire's bane, blast an enemy with a charge, dealing damage, additional gain mana for. Wait a minute. Breath of life. Excuse me. Let's see. There we go. That works for me. Wait, I already had that? What? Oh, I already had it over there. What the fudge? That was stupid. Oh, it's a morph. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. $12 refrigerator. Gelato drawer. Gelato's great, but that's funny. Damage over time lasts for longer. Splits the projectile, allowing it to affect 2 additional nearby enemies. Briefly snares enemies hit. Lasts longer. I'd rather have reflective. Yeah. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I don't doubt it, man. They rich folks like that don't know the value of a dollar. I can tell you this right now. If I ended up winning the lottery, honest to God, I would buy myself a large plot of land. I would have a normal house built on it. I would take care of my family, take care of things that they need taken care of at that point in time that's bogging them down. And then I would just put the rest in savings or CDs or whatever it is that is going to be utilized to build. I probably would buy myself a new car just for the simple fact that my car isn't on its last legs or nothing like that, but I mean, it's a 2008 and it still works really well. But, you know, still the fact of being able to have a new one as like a backup, or utilizing the old one as a backup, and honestly, that would really be it. I would put the rest in and I probably would get myself a part-time job. Well, I'm at a part-time job now, but I'm getting as many hours as I... That's right, you go to hell and you die. Yeah, I mean, I would be... I'm already really... Let's see here. I'm really, stingy with money anyways, although some people probably would end up saying otherwise, but... Son of a... What the heck? Thanks a lot, other player, for me going and getting blasted like that, when you don't know how to... Float down. Oh, wait.
You stopped the Harrowstone before it could even get started.
That's right.
Well done, my friend. Before the witch could even begin her ritual, I saw the magic disappear like the flame of a snuff.
What the hell? What the hell? Snuff candle. The witch and the... He just glitched out. I thought the game was gonna crash or something. The witch and the vampire assassin fled into Thams. Cagnid Thams. Hams. Hams. A dwarven ruin. We can deal with them here. We should find Lyris first.
Time is of the essence. You get to the room, I'll find Lyris and we'll meet you there. It's southeast of Dusktown. If you get there before us, go inside and guard the entrance until we arrive.
And when I say crashed, I mean I thought they had shut the game down to do fixes and repairs and bugs and glitch fixes on it and whatnot, because I think they do that like once a week. Or at least I've known World of Warcraft to do that before. A sniff candle? Alright, I'll meet you in the Dwarven Ruin. I'm dying! Drunk in Skyrim is funny. Yeah, I think it gives you like certain buffs or negative buffs depending on what you drink, on top of like getting in fist fights.
27 geode crates, 15 pickaxes, 5 wheelbarrows, 42 fresh tourniquets. Okay, yeah, there's a lot to do, so I don't have much time. What is it?
I found these samples near Kelbon's corpse.
Corpse, eh? Well,
no corpse, not cops.
He never was any good at this. Always came off like he was.
You're from the Boston section of Skyrim.
But the only thing he was good at was slacking. All right, I'll pay you for his samples.
You expected him to die.
Yeah, so what? He was going to
so
die
what?
sooner or later. I didn't make him take the job, so him being dumb don't make me guilty. Just give me my samples and move along.
Take your samples.
Judging by this bag, it looks like he died for nothing. Figures. Now I got to find a miner who actually knows how to prospect. Well, I said I'd pay you, so here you are.
And this noteboard is stuck to my hand like glue. Although it's not like I put glue in my hair to try to fix my hair. Ha ha ha. You know what? I heard about... Somebody ended up saying something on social media. I don't know if it's true or not, because you can't half trust what's put on social media nowadays anyways. The girl who ended up putting up a GoFundMe because she was such a fucking idiot to go and put glue in her hair, ended up getting like people ended up raising like $16,000 for her or something for what ended up happening. I'm like, people are fucking stupid as hell, dude. They are stupid as hell. Gonna go and do a GoFundMe for somebody who screwed their hair up with Elmer's glue and getting 16 grand from a bunch of dumb motherfuckers that are going and giving some stupid bitch money because she doesn't know how to do her own hair or do it the way that it's supposed to be. I'm like, my God. The amount of stupidity in the world today is astounding.
It's even harder down here. Miners only survive when they're tough. How about you take your friendly and move along?
My Lord. Oh, I could rant about that, but I'm not going to. I've done enough ranting about it, enough as it is. I think I said my piece with it. Hey, Raven, how's it going? Raven! I'm trying to sing Raven's theme song for, I think, back when he was in TNA. He's a wrestler.
All this time, the Overseer was working with a vampire.
Yes, I know. You said that 3 times already since I passed by you. Would you shut up already?
People disappeared and the Overseer was behind it all along. That's terrible.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly right. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that. I just shave my head when my hair starts to bother me. I don't care. When I was younger, I used to care a little bit more about hair, like spiking it up or just having it kind of cut or shaved on the sides and the back and having some on the top where it was kind of spiked up, and that's it. But nowadays, dude, I just like, man, it's so much easier for me to just contend with doing it like this. There really is no reason for me to hang on to hair at all. I don't care. And a lot of people go and say, well, what about the fact if it gets really cold outside? I'm like, well, that's what hats are for. That's what stocking caps are for. Toboggans are for. All that stuff. That's what headgear meant to actually be on your head to keep it warm is for. It's not like I'm going to be outside forever and a day. That was good. Well, thank you kindly. Let my hair grow wild apart from the beard. Well, you know, there have been times in the past where I thought about what it would be like for me to grow a beard. And then I kind of came to the conclusion where I'm like, I can't really push myself to do it because I hate being itchy. And it's aggravating. And I also have eczema that pops up every now and then. You know, it's a skin condition. And with having hair on my face, and if my eczema is bothering me, then it makes it even worse. So I'm just like, nope, I'm shaving it off. Because I don't want to get itchy. I don't want to get red blotches or get raw or rashes or anything like that from it. So I don't know why I'm running. What happens when it's cold outside? Yeah, the people never heard of a hat. It's exactly right. What about, you might get sick, you might get really cold. Honest to God, man, like, I'm kind of a person who I like cooler weather. I mean, I don't like frigid weather, you know, like where my nuts are going to freeze off of my body or nothing like that. But in terms of me actually being cool and comfortable is the thing with me. And Anytime, whenever the cool weather would set in, and I would have a shaved head, it would almost feel to me like it would be liberating. You know, it's just like, the wind's blowing across my shaved head. I feel so free. You know, it's like, oh, I don't have to worry about this bush sitting on the top of my head. I've thought about it before. I mean, I've tried in the past to, like, grow out a goatee. Yeah, I agree. Natural means of death is what I agree with, man. Not sickness, not accidents, not getting killed in any way, shape, or form. Just completely along natural means of how it's supposed to be. I agree. Yeah, I thought of, with the whole beard thing, I've thought about trying to grow out a goatee before, and every time I would, thank you, other player, every time I would, honest to God, it would look like there would be pubes growing out of my face. And I would try, and I can't grow a mustache because I look like I'm some type of I look like I'm some type of like freak, or like I'm gonna be in some type of like 70s film or something like that. Ooh, what's this? I guess it was something that was given to me. Yeah. I'm running through the electricity. I'm gonna burn my balls off. But anyways. Oh, Lord.
We're here. Let's find this assassin.
This land isn't bloody enough.
The land isn't bloody enough. You can now purchase an ultimate ability. Ah! Who? Oh yeah, sweet. Sweet. I can get a ultimate ability. Oh wait a minute, I don't have anything for that. But it still says, well, I guess I got access to it, but I can't get it yet. Very mountain man like. So basically, you look like one of the guys from Skyrim. A big bushy beard. You go to hell and you die.
Arrow fiends. Not the result of the ritual we stopped. So they must have brought them from someplace else.
I was going to play more Persona 5 today, which I played a little bit of it, but ultimately, considering I'm in a palace right now, I can't save anywhere, so I didn't want to try to push myself, considering I got to go to work today. So I just put a little bit of time into it, because Persona 5 Strikers is going to be showing up tomorrow. I'm still going to go ahead and probably start that, but I will end up, because I think I'm like right near the end of Persona 5, so. So that way I can really dive into the story of of game. Ooh, she froze. Now she's gonna fall apart. Yay! Did I make a character on the Europe server? No, I haven't yet, honestly. I'm glad you reminded me of that, because I was just like, oh, whoa, wait a minute, I forgot. I'm gonna have to do that. Probably like after I after I get out of this area. Oh! I'll probably make a Templar on the European server, because I mean I got one on here, but I'm so much of a melee-based guy. I'm just like I can't with freaking casters, dude. I mean, yeah, I know like they all have their own magic and whatnot for like physical abilities and things like that, but standing from a distance the whole time, I'm just like, it's helpful, but I don't like taking a lot of damage. And I don't want to be a glass cannon is what I'm saying, so I'm just like, oh my god. What the piss? Yes, please heal me. With your vampiric skills of vampirism. Vampirizism. Oh my Jesus, he spewed blood all over the place on the floor. I'm gonna stab you in the booty hole. Yeah! Yeah! You go to hell and die!
Now we need to find Sister Daughter.
Or the Nether Realms of Oblivion. Whatever they're called. Let's see. Wow, just a regular one still lowers my spell and physical resistance for green ones. 7 and 7 and 8. Experience gained by kills by 8. Oh, what the hell. Oops. Sometimes you gotta take sacrifices. Oh, is there thingies around here? Well, there's enemies over there. I see that much. Ah!
I've been shadowing Traveler. No one expects what's coming.
I wonder if there's things over here, though. It's just like there's enemies. It doesn't look like there's any place to really pick anything else up. Ooh, there we go. Very well then. We're gonna go to Cagnatham's. Or Cagnus's Hams. Time to die. What did YouTube do? Yeah, if that was the case, that was all YouTube. Because I don't have any type of censorship on my channel. That's YouTube itself doing it. They're doing that stupid crap. I mean, there's been a couple times I was in a friend's stream, or a Pixel Gamer Girl stream, and I was one of the moderators in there, and there was people who had made a couple comments. Nothing was bad about them, none whatsoever, but YouTube still flagged them, and I had to actually go and give them the okay to go into the chat. I swear, every time I see that beam, I think like I'm getting my health sucked from me, but I'm not. Aw, Shroom Beetle. He looks so cute. Oh yeah, man. It's a heck of a lot better than this.
Unlock the door.
Without a doubt. This got the werewolf. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I figured they gave me the ability to be a vampire werewolf in this. Oh look, and there is a werewolf.
The Ashen Lord commands it, and so we live once more, Ulfra.
Alive again? How?
You have the Ice Reach Coven to thank for that, werewolf.
Using my recipes, witch.
I meant no disrespect to Exarch Singalis.
We're being watched, brother.
Next time, Tharda, the Ashen Lord, will expect more than the restoration of a single reliquary. Now deal with the intruders, or I'll toss you to the Harrow Fiends.
Come out, little skeevers. Come out and play with Sister Tharda.
Okay.
How many of your sisters am I gonna have to kill before you give up?
Entire god population in the yeah, there's definitely ways of doing it, that's for sure. Oh, I guess I basically just opened up into a completely separate area because it. Come on, bitch! Let's fight.
You still, my dear sisters. Our vengeance will slay you beyond the grave.
Run, 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 run. Oh. Okay, never mind then. I guess she's covered up by the bones, so I gotta kill the bones to get to her bones. A monkey touched her boob. Oh yeah, because God forbid you get too close to a godforsaken animal. Friggin' idiot. I have been violated by a monkey, by an animal that doesn't know any difference. It's just like how some people go and get mad at their dogs for doing certain things in their houses. I'm like, you have the dog in the house. It is your dog. Why don't you train them like you're supposed to? You're getting mad at the dog of something that's so completely natural for it to do, and you're the one that's making the decision for that to happen, and you're blaming the dog. I'm like, you're a friggin' idiot. Ooh. This is gonna get real. Oh my God! What the flying monkey nuts? What's that say? Flesh Colossus? Fresh Colossus? Yeah, you go to hell and die! And now we go back to this again. I don't know why I pressed the heal thing. No!
Which
You,
for the pyre?
yeah!
Let's go after the other two.
Really mad at her boyfriend because her boyfriend was laughing at the monkey and said, hey, those are mine. Oh, I'd do the same thing. Okay. Did I have... No, okay. Wait a minute. I don't have anything for the... Wait a minute. We'll forget about it for right now. Let's see if there's anything else that might be around here. I doubt it, though. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Obviously, she got too close to the monkey, and the monkey was like, ooh, stuff to grab. Burn chicka chicka chicka. Let's see here. It is 2:25 here. I need to get off here in a little bit so I can get a little something else to eat and chill out before I head to work. When I get home tonight, I may play this a little bit. I may stream it a little bit. I don't know. It all depends on how I feel. But ultimately, I think it's really going to boil down to me doing it tomorrow. Go down the hole! Wait, I want to... Okay. I know there might have been something else around here for me to grab onto, but I guess not. Why does it have to be a cliff?
Damn, we lost them.
Yeah, you made me injure myself.
You saw it? That werewolf shed that statue like a snake sheds its skin. Was she inside that stone husk the whole time, waiting to be awakened? Or did the ritual somehow summon her into that vessel?
Yeah, I heard about that. They thought he was gonna bomb the bathroom. I'm like, no, dude, it's a figure of speech. He's gonna drop a really bad dookie. That's what's gonna happen. What do you think Sister thought I was doing in there?
A ritual, obviously. Remember the altar at Kilcreath? We found the urn, the reliquary, and shards from a large stone vessel. I think they were the remains of one of those stone husks. Sure. It all ties back to the Herald Storms.
How did the stone husk tie to the Herald Storms?
I thought the purpose of the Herald Storms were to create Harrow Fiends. Now I think that's only a byproduct. The storm somehow gathered energy that the witch used to summon Ulfra, the werewolf. Ulfra seems to think she was brought back to life.
Brought back to life? Is that even possible?
I've come to the conclusion that anything is possible where magic is concerned. I'm going to look around with Lyris, then return to Old Mjolnir to finish studying the witch pipe residue. Maybe that will help me understand how the ritual works.
You can really figure out how the ritual by studying the residue? Figure out the ritual! I cannot talk today.
Theoretically, using my knowledge of alchemy and Old Mjolin's understanding of reach magic, we should be able to figure something out once we know what components were used in the ritual.
Yeah, to be honest, I work at Home Depot, and I was like, you know what, if I ended up hearing that, I would just laugh, because I knew what he would be talking about. We heard them mention Exarchs and Ashen Lord. Do you know what any of that means?
I don't know of any Ashen Lord, but Exarch. I came across the term after the incident at the mass grave in Banquerai. It's a rank used by the ancient army. Its members were buried in that unhallowed grave, and remains were smuggled here.
Farting on somebody is considered assault? Man, what a pussy. It didn't hurt you. Good grief. What ancient army?
Grey Host. It was an army of vampires and werewolves that rampaged across Hammerfell during the First Era. There aren't a lot of records remaining. And even the burial site was a close Exarch was a rank. Like general, I suppose.
If a cop is going to go and do that and want to arrest somebody for farting on them, they don't need to be a cop. That's some real pussy soy boy mentality there, dude. Do you think someone is trying to bring the Grey Host back to life?
I don't know. But that's the impression I got from the witch's conversation with the Exarchs. Wish I knew more about this Sengalus and Ulfr. And the Ashen Lord, for that matter. That's why I want to check the ritual site.
You can really figure out the ritual by studying the residue?
Theoretically, using my knowledge of alchemy and old Mjolnir's understanding of reach magic.
Wait, did I already listen to this?
Should be able to figure something out once we know what components were used in the ritual.
I guess I did.
Damn it. The vampire and the werewolf are long gone. They called themselves Sengalus and Ulfra. And they had an unusual rank and title, Exarch. I wonder what that means.
They also mention an Ashen Lord. So we're going into the world of Dark Souls!
Yeah, I heard. No idea who or what that is, though. Maybe Fen can make sense of what we saw down here. In the meantime, I'm gonna head back inside. I want to get a better look at those stone husks that were left behind.
What do you want me to do?
While Fen and I examine that ritual site more closely, you should return to Solitude and inform Svanna that her mother's assassin has been taken care of. She'd want to know. More than that, she deserves to know.
I'll go tell Svanna the news.
I left Svanna back at the Lonely Troll under the care of that drunken orc Mog. Unless he ignored my rather stern warnings, he should be keeping me safe. I'll meet you back in the city with information.
What the hell was that? What are you hoping to find back at the ritual site?
Anything that tells us more about what the Coven and its allies are trying to accomplish. Maybe something about this Ashen Lord. I'd even settle for a clue that points us to any other strongholds they have down here. We need something more to go on.
Why did you leave Svanna at the Lonely Troll?
Because I don't trust the security at the palace. Vampire or not, the assassin had too easy a time getting close to the Queen. Besides, Svanna feels comfortable at the tavern. I figured she needed some comfort after watching her mother die.
They need to show where you actually ended up already making certain choices, because sometimes I get multiple ones and I get confused, because it's just like, okay, I just picked this one, but I want to pick this one. Oh my god, what's that? Oh wait, never mind. The shit's hitting the fan. The dwarven thingies are coming alive! And they're not following me. But then again... Oh, it's all the way over there, but... Well, it is a Harrow storm. It did happen inside of here. Oh, I already went this way. Okay. Never mind. Let's go ahead and go back this way. I hate that you have to spend gold just to fast travel. I think that's so stupid. I mean, it really is. Just go away, dude. So you'd stop a guy trying to do your lolly duty, and like if he farted on you, he was like, hey, here's $10, just leave me alone. And I won't give you a ticket. You just gave him $10. So there's 849 different genders. Now I guess people can't look down. Yeah, exactly. Do you have a twig and berries, or do you have a split? Last I counted, that was 2. I thought last I heard there was like 49 or something, and now there's like... Oh my god, people are living in freaking fantasy land, dude. They are so far out. They aren't even using drugs to get out there with the way that their mental capacity is, although probably a lot of them are, and that's probably making it even worse, but holy crap, man. My god, people are stupid. Identify as a 1984 Trans Am. I'm gonna replace my dick with a stick shift. People are friggin' idiots. Lordy. 234. Well, bad home 9 times. Yeah, dude. So, stuff like that. There's been studies and things that have been done when it comes to dealing with people like that who have came from stuff like that, from people who are like that or who act that way, and it messed themselves up mentally so much that they're just making a fantasy world.
Traveler. Not now, maybe never again. Nothing left there except horrors.
What happened at Carthwatch?
It's overrun with mindless beasts. An enormous storm appeared over town as I came up the road. When I got there, it was chaos. Monsters attacking any who still lived. I barely escaped with my life.
Is there anything that I can do?
I saw Fenrir, one of the town guards, setting up camp in the ruins just outside town. He's a good man. If anyone's mounting a rescue effort, it would be him. Perhaps you can lend a hand.
She's going through like the same few motions in that animation. That's funny. I'll find Fenrir and offer my assistance. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and end up ending the stream here. I got to go to work in a little while, and I'm going to go ahead and stop, get something to eat, watch something, head on to work. Tonight, maybe I'll be back again playing this and streaming this for just a little bit. Otherwise, I'll be back again tomorrow. Maybe with this, maybe with Persona 5 Strikers, I'm not sure, because apparently you can stream Persona 5 Strikers, but you still can't stream Persona 5, which is stupid as hell. Here it is, years after the first game release, and they don't allow you to stream Persona 5. It is dumb as hell, but I saw people streaming Persona 5 Strikers last night, so apparently Atlas pulled their head out of their ass, and now you can stream that. So, one way or another, tomorrow sometime I'll be doing a little something. I really want to continue to stream, I really want to continue to play this, but yeah, duty calls, and that's the way that it is. Because adulting. Anyways, I appreciate everybody coming out to the live stream and checking out the archive version and so on and so forth. And I will go ahead and end this like I always do. Later, taters. Nay, I say, as I go inside of your horse body, because you have no innards. You have no entrails or nothing. You're just empty on the inside. Yeah, that's true, man. That's true. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, adios and all that lovely, lovely stuff.